couple days ago, I completed the challenge of playing Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3 inside of Ultimate Custom Night. But now my task is to play the next 3 games in Ultimate Custom Night. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Sister Location, and Pizzaria Simulator. And let me tell you, it was a lot harder than last time. It really was. There's a couple stages of difficulty with the animatronics you're dealing with, even though they're all on 20. The easy of these being Jacko Chica, because as long as you don't let your room get really, really hot, Jacko Chica will never show up to scare you. The medium difficulty animatronics in this challenge are Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare, because they have really distinct audio cues that you can just close the door on them each time. And peeking into the more difficult to deal with, I'm going to say Nightmare Freddy, because yeah, his little guys are kind of difficult, but they also have a very distinct audio cue, and as long as you're not like constantly in the cameras, you're not going to get jump scared by him. Now the other in-office animatronics, Nightmare BB and Nightmare Yon, are very difficult to play against because you constantly need to be sweeping your camera to kind of take care of Nightmare Freddy and Nightmare BB. That Nightmare Yon becomes a real threat. But the most challenging ones to deal with are Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Mangle. You need to get 20 Faz coins in order for these guys to not jump scare you, and you need to pay for those. They're little plushies. And this is extremely difficult because of, Nightmare Freddy building up and Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear trying to get into your office. But other than that, I think I was, 9 attempts for this was a bit too much. It was kind of a free challenge. I'm going to let the rest of this play out, and then we're going to get on to Sister Location. Sister Location was really easy, and I'm kind of upset that I, died 3 times in this challenge because you're dealing with 4 animatronics. Ennard, which has a very distinct audio cue that you just need to press W when you hear it. Ballora, who is the queen of audio cues, who will get louder towards one of your doors, either the left or the right. Baby, which, jeez, I don't even remember what Baby did. I think you have to buy their plushie, which is why I'm collecting all these Faz coins, so much easier than the last challenge. And then you have to deal with Funtime Foxy. That's who you have to deal with. Funtime Foxy is in his little Funtime Cove, and you need to watch his show on the dot of the hour that he says, or else he jump scares you. So you just need to make sure that you're looking at that camera exactly when he wants you to, which later on is actually going to be a real challenge, dealing with, higher levels of 20 modes. I'm going to have to memorize the times, but besides that, this challenge is extremely simple. You're only dealing with 4 animatronics. You can sit with your power generator on the whole night, and you won't lose power.
I think it's 45, that'd be 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Me trying to do math to calculate it. But no, this challenge was very easy. I think now is actually a decent time to talk about something that popped up while I was playing in the next mode, the Pizzeria Simulator mode. I made a TikTok about dying to Afton's character. What just happened? Why am I off the screen? Okay, my footage lags a little bit, but we're back. But I made a TikTok about dying to Afton and making a joke that he said the "I always come back," and it actually popped off. It has like a lot of views actually for like no reason. It has 11,000 views, which is really sick. Go follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and maybe even Twitter if you want to see more updates and more TikToks and stuff made about this content. But I'm gonna let this play out for the next couple minutes, and then we're gonna go pretty deep into Pizzeria Simulator, because that was harder than any one of these challenges for sure. Good. That was easy. That one was easy. That one was easy. That one was easy. Only three times run. That was simple. That was simple dimple. There is no doubt in my mind that this was the hardest one of the challenges while playing the individual games inside of Ultimate Custom Night. This is my high score, and before that my high score was 1,000 points less. So let me just say, this took me a really long time, and you're gonna see me die a bunch of times before we get to the last result. And one pretty funny thing from Mr. Hippo.
When I'm here, you... What did you think of my act? The nail.
I bet you weren't expecting
Coin. I enjoyed the grand finale.
I know how much you like.
It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, you know, these things happen, and my friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. Reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I want to rip this fucking hippopotamus apart. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. I have played hundreds, friends, maybe not hundreds, over 100 times. You looked at me like I lost my mind. God blinded me when it was sweating on. I haven't keep looking at this little purple fuck. I'm going to jump off of a building. And then when I get to hell, I'm going to talk to William after, and I'm going to kill him myself.
I muted the audio for this 5x speed section because there's actually a really special moment that comes after this that I think I should share before I show the Pizzeria Simulator completed. So here it is. I just got my first piece of fan art. What the hell? That's me. Someone... Sarah Hits on Instagram. Riverdawn drew me. Wow. So going into this challenge, there's a couple groups of animatronics I'm going to have to worry about this whole time. There are the noisemakers, there are the duct system people, and then there are the just regular threats animatronics, right? Now, the only real air duct animatronics that I really had to worry about were Happy Frog, because she is immune to the heater, and Orville Elephant, because he's resistant to the audio lure. The Rockstar animatronics, the Rockstar animatronics, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Freddy, and Rockstar Chica are the main ones that are going to do anything. As long as you don't click Rockstar Foxy's Bird, he will not ever attack you. Rockstar Bonnie, you just have to find his guitar. It's a little troubling, but once you know how to look for it, they'll be in the left or the right corner. You'll be able to find it easily. I keep Rockstar Chica's wet floor sign always on the right side, so that I can look at the left side camera to see her there, just like that, and also to make sure Lefty is okay. And then I just give Rockstar Freddy 5 coins. That helps when Helpy pops up, because Helpy gives you coins. Yeah, Baby isn't really much to worry about, because the her being in the room, it gives you a really easy way to tell if she's about to attack you. Molten Freddy is just another Ennard.
For depositing 5 coins.
That you hear the noise cue and then you just shut the door. Same with Afton, he's just another big noise cue. Lefty, he's kind of scary if you forget about temperature for a little while, but the biggest threat in this whole run is Music Man. And the reason for that is because what Music Man does is when you have a bunch of noise, he will start to bash his cymbals together and then he will attack you. Music Man forced me to think about this game on a completely different level.
for depositing
because I
5
did not
coins.
realize that you can turn off the vent fan in your room. That you could literally turn that off and it will make 0 noise. And also when you turn off the vent fan and you're just sitting in your office, you use absolutely 0 power. One of the issues I was having was running out of power and not being able to complete the night. So there's just key moments where I'm just sitting in the office, not making a single sound and not using any power. And that's so crucial to get through this 4-minute and 30-second long stretch of a fight. And with that, I'm gonna let it go on, and I'll talk a little bit more closer to the end.
Please deposit 5 coins. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
At 4 a.m., this is where things really start to get scary because you have, less than 30% battery and you still have 2 hours left to go. This is where turning off the fan and making sure that, you're not using power a lot is extremely crucial. Another thing, it's really difficult to press the wet floor sign down. You have to double click it, and I lost to Chica a couple times because I didn't know you had to double click it in the beginning. But Helpy is really fun to play with because, he actually will just fund you and keep you going. And this challenge has a couple more seconds left, so I'm going to let this play out. Yes! Oh my god, I'm recording. Oh my... Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! And that's the last 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games on max difficulty and ultimate custom night. I don't know what other challenge I could do next, but I think there's really only one thing left to do. I'll see you guys soon.